us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning, everybody. I know. What are you doing up early, Dion? I told you I was making changes, man. Told you. No, I'm going to a 10 a.m. meeting in person at the club down the street. There's usually like 40 people there, and people are excited about the club. I'm scared to go, though. I just don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to be alone. It's okay. I got to muster my courage, man. This is what I've been doing all week. Been mustering my courage, going out, finding out that I was supposed to start this at 9:10. Finding out that life isn't as hard as it needs to be. So, hey, Amber, it's good to see you. Yesterday I went out, hit 4 clubs. None of them were open. One had moved. Fourth Dimension had to close down. They're now at the Radisson Castle up 120th. All the other places I went to were Putt and Silver wasn't even, like, they didn't even have a noon meeting. Like, nobody was even there for the day, and it was a Saturday. And this isn't club's faults, man. Man, I can't believe that Putt and Silver has been reduced to a single office space. And I'm not the biggest Putt and Silver fan, but it still makes me sad because they help a lot of people, man. They help a lot of fucking people. Go to Vitality closed. It's 115, 120. It hurts a little bit, right? Because these places aren't open. So I got to go while meetings are happening. Okay. I had stopped by Mount View, which is one of the clubs I don't really want to deal with. But I've been talking to another friend, and she's like, no, Dion, there's some really cool people over there. You know, and I just have to trust in God. But yesterday while I was there, I was talking to a couple people, and I knew who they were. I recognized them. One I did not recognize from AA. And so talking to them about the new club, and they're like, doing this. I said, I'm Dion. Oh, you're Dion. I love it. I'm going to tell you right now, my ego loves that shit. I got to tell on myself on that. So, all right, we're past the 3-minute mark, and I am kind of time constricted today. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I'm going to be your host. Talking about our unnatural lives, the lives that we led before we came in. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. See, it's weird because we tend to think that the life that we are living is the only normal one. But there's a sense of us. There is a sense of us in us, a sense in us that knows, we know. So what do we keep doing? I'm going to tell you what happened. What I kind of think happened with me is, I would, because our tummy still was telling us we were doing things wrong. But I will, yes, you're right, Amber. My wife was with me yesterday, but today I'm still not alone. She asked if she needed to go, and I told her no, I'm gonna let her sleep. She works her ass off, and Saturday and Sundays are about the only time she gets to sleep in, so I'm letting her. But yes, Amber, you are correct. I am never alone. I have God. Yes, I do. And God cares about me a lot. He cares about me just as much as he cares about you. Isn't that cool? Yes, even when you're pooping. Even when you're pooping. And I poop a lot. Anyway. So why is it? Why is it? Okay. It is because we are committing the most unnatural act. You see, God and nature abhor suicide. That's why it feels so fucked up. We're committing suicide on the installment plan. We may not know it. Deep down in our conscious, we know it. We know that our drinking, we know that our drugging, we know that our abuse of food is killing us. Yet we continue on. Right? We continue following our brain, and we continue to pile either alcohol or drugs or food or sex or gambling on that part of our stomach that's saying, no, don't do this shit. You're killing yourself. Drives your intuition crazy. That's why it's so hard for us to be able to make decisions too, because we know that we're doing the wrong thing. Deep down inside, we know. But we can't help ourselves. See, we know that we're doing the wrong thing, but we don't know any other way to do it. And it is hard to ask other people for help, right? I mean, you walk into a room of 30 alcoholics, ask questions, you're going to get 30 different answers, man. Okay? What you're going to get is 30 different opinions. Hopefully it's experience. But that's the saying, okay? You know, that's why you don't really go to meetings and say, hey, help me with this problem. We're not supposed to. No, because you're going to get a lot of different stuff. Okay? Although it's hard not to do that because we're helping people. If they're a newcomer, fuck it. Let them ask all the questions. I don't know why I said that. Nix that. It's no good. Nix that. I don't know why I said it. I think it's because I'm trying to think of things to say. Let's get to the reading. Let's do that instead. I'm beginning to see just how unnatural my old life actually was, and that it became increasingly unnatural as my illness progressed. Things happen, man. An alcoholic death is horrible. It's horrible. Okay? People get bloated. They don't even look human anymore. Their brain goes. For me, I don't know why, but when somebody's brain is gone, it just scares me. It scares me. I don't know why, but it does. The longer I'm in the program, the more natural this new way of life seems. Yeah. It feels very unnatural. Actually, let's use a different word. It feels very uncomfortable moving from that unnatural state to the natural state because we're not used to it. So we're going to need to repeat it over and over again until we are used to it. Kind of like the serenity prayer. You see, Alcoholics Anonymous, or let's just say the 12 steps, are cognitive behavioral therapy with God. And it works. We have successfully mixed science and religion. Go somewhere else. See if they pulled it off. It comes with rules. No rules. Right? You don't see AA going around, oh, it's time for dry January. No, we don't do that. That was made by treatment centers and stuff to get more business. We had nothing to do with that. Because we do it a day at a time here. We don't do dry January. We don't support stuff like that. Now the bars are trying to serve mocktail drinks. Just let it go. Just be a fucking bar. Okay? Just stop it. It's stupid. Okay? Just like when they put the mocktail bars out. I said that they weren't going to last, and they lasted less than a year. Okay? A bar makes money off the amount of drinks that they sell. How did you not know this? See, the intentions were wrong. They wanted to bring you into like a bar atmosphere so that you could, the old times. But sooner or later, your brain is going to connect to something else. And that something else is going to be whatever your addiction is. You sit too long in the fucking barbershop, you're going to get your hair cut, period. That's how it works. I've seen it happen time after time after time. Just get your butt to a meeting. Okay? There is nothing out there that somebody needs to do special because we are sober. No, I will not take it. Then go get a haircut. But it's becoming increasingly easier for me to reach out to another person. The more often you do it, okay? Now be careful. Yep. These are the people you want to talk to. The people that will listen and not necessarily give advice when you're down. And here's the important one. The people that support you when you've done something good. Those are your friends. When your friends go, yes, awesome job, da 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 da. The ones you don't hear from are not your fucking friends. They're jealous. They're mad. What they don't understand is they can have it too, but they're not willing to do the work. Take care. Bye-bye. When you're ready, come on back. Okay, and I don't care if this person's alcoholic or not. That isn't in the determination for me. So sharing my experience, strength, and hope is becoming a natural part of daily living. Have I learned that I can't keep what I've gotten unless I give it away? Will I take time to share today? I'm sharing right now, so yes. May I share my love, my joy, my happiness, my time, my hospitality, my knowledge of things on earth, and my faith in a higher power. See, that's what I need to bring to the meeting. I just need to go and be me. Thank you for helping me come to that conclusion. Even though I may not see the results of my acts of sharing, now I don't need to. May I take joy in the acts themselves. May sharing according to God's plan become as natural to me as speaking or breathing. Today I'll remember, be never sparing and caring and sharing. I like that. I like that. Be never sparing and caring and sharing. Say that 5 times real fast. I'd have to read it in order to do it that fast. So, all right. Well, I've got about 15 minutes to get ready. It's going to take me 7. Doesn't take. I got to change. Yeah, huh? That was Dr. Seuss. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Pray for me. I love you. Peace out. And have a day. Bye-bye.